You're about to step into your true power and manifest like no other. Welcome in, my beautiful Leos, to your weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to begin and pull from the Talisman Oracle and then move on to the Gilded Tarot Royale. But I really feel like it's a positive transitional week for you where you're being reminded or informed, okay, maybe at the same time, that you are going to get what you want, all right, what you need even. And so there's a need to, a reminder through it all to tread carefully with your communication, with the universe, with spirit, with your higher self, because that's all going to transition into a state of that coming to be. Interesting wording. But I feel like it's a time of wants and desires, right? Of needs through it all. And spirit is saying, okay, buckle up. Okay, buckle up, buddy, is what they just said, because you're about to receive it all. And so there may be a point or two throughout the week where you need to take a hot second and maybe stand back, take a step back, but maybe re-examine something, ask yourself some important questions, or one important question in particular, being, is this going to be the right thing to desire, to communicate, to see come to be, to manifest again? But to continue for Leo for this upcoming week. Okay, courage in reverse. Very, very interesting. It might be a week where you're not feeling fully or at all like yourself, because naturally we can see a lion imagery here, being very Leo-like, right? But they're saying this doesn't have to be a full lack of courage. It feels like you're a little bit nervous about the future, if we're being completely honest. This may not be something you're sharing with multiple people or people in general, but I do sense that there's parts of the week that will help you build back up that courage, maybe give you a confirmation or two or some reassurance, maybe a boost in, information, clarity, if you will, in order to feel more courageous, more secure and confident moving forward about what lies ahead. And, it feels like you just have certain blanks, certain question marks, concerns that you need to quiet within your mind for the time being. I know it's easier said than done, but it's also a week where you are being pushed to dig for that willpower, all right? But you may also find that other people are noticing your willpower to shift forward, to proceed, to progress, and to not give up. There's something about a choice of yours from the past, regardless of what that choice was. It's needing your willpower, it's needing your courage at this time, and you're needing to recognize that any difficulties and potential cons or negatives that you're having to cope with or deal with at this time, it's a small, sliver of the pie of success that lies ahead for you. That was horrible wording, and I feel like it didn't make sense. But Spirit is basically saying that these difficulties, right, or whatever those cons, are temporary, all right? And I feel like this is a time for you to embrace your eternal charisma. Love that. There's a vibe about something that you create and develop throughout the week at certain points, and this transforms your outlook on it. It may even transform someone else's, if not multiple other people's outlook. But it's a time of charisma and they're saying personality, all right? And look at that. Your confidence is taking a highlight for the better and for the worse. They're saying once we're able to transition this courage card, they're saying in the sideways position or more so in the upright, you're going to find that your confidence is even more so shooting through the roof, or starts to come back for you. But I do feel like there's also a highlight on what you're feeling confident about and what you're not, okay? I sense that some of which are feeling pretty damn confident when it comes to their looks, but then their future, maybe certain other aspects in their life, that confidence it maybe is lacking or not fully there. But let's move on to the Gilded Tarot. Ooh, look at that. I feel as if financial security, or the lack thereof which, is going to take a huge highlight throughout the week, and Spirit saying you have no need to be concerned, all right? If you need to, definitely check out your January monthly money and career reading that I did, as well as the mid-month, and you may gain some clarity, some insight that's needed. But I feel like it's a week where you're being reminded that a lot of financial security lies ahead, but it's also a week where you can't help but think about that, maybe with a lack of confidence, or maybe just a bit of concern, all right, regardless of what your status is currently. It feels like you at certain points throughout the week have more going on than meets the eye, other people's eyes, or third eye is what I just heard. But I also feel like you at certain points throughout the week are going to feel like you have more going on than you do. Interesting. But I feel like you're very, courageous when you're doing what you're meant to. Interesting. But to continue for Leo, there's a need to face something head on. Head on. Okay, the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like we have not reached the destination we desire at this point. You might have recently or throughout this week in general, having an adjustment in perspective, a change in mind of some sort, whether it's who you want to be connected to, where you want to move to, where you are comfortable being in general, maybe in regards to your career or where your money's going. But it feels like this Ten of Cups is transforming by the moment when it comes to your mind, your desires, once again, your communication. And I feel like you're going to see things a little bit differently by the end of this week energy period. And they're saying this isn't meant to come to be yet, because as this develops and progresses within your mind, your awareness, your vision, you're going to find that you wouldn't have been able to manifest it precisely as it's meant to, or as you want it moving forward, right? Again, things are changing, so, and you're manifesting like crazy. So it's a week where you're solidifying what you want, maybe, what you need more so, or how that's going to look for you. Interesting. But we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They are informing me that this is the combination of your energy throughout the week. Very informative towards other people within a situation. I feel as if your knowledge intake is very much a part of the week, and you showing off a little bit, okay? That came up in one of your monthly money and career reads, as well as you, again, thinking heavily about your money. And emphasis on the word heavily, okay? We need to allow for that to be a light process. And there's something about somebody returning to a situation that doesn't feel accurate or doesn't feel right, maybe a little bit nervous, a little bit uneasy. And this is a push in the right direction is what I'm getting. Maybe a confirmation that you're making the right choice, or that you need to shift in a different direction or make an adjustment or two. Again, I'm hearing you will get what you want. You will get what you want. There we are. Strength, my friend. Strength. They're saying regardless of how confident you're feeling in certain ways, how courageous or not courageous you're feeling at this point, the wheel is turning in your favor, and there's strength within you regardless, okay? You're a damn Leo, and so utilizing the strength from what you've been through up until this point, and again, this King of Swords energy, that knowledge and experience, from your path up until this point, to see the wheel turn in your favor more so, to succeed more, to get what you want. It feels like you don't need to force it, period, okay? Due to your spiritual connection, due to your intuition, and due to, again, your extreme impressive ability to manifest like no other. But I feel like that might even be enhanced. Wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the week there's a focus on the fact that you just came up with a new addition to your manifestation process, or a new strategy in general. But I also feel like there's more support than you feel there is at times. And the answers will come in when they're meant to, Leo. The answers will come in when they're meant to. They're pushing me to look at the line up here. They're saying there are 3 lines in this reading so far, okay? So the number 3 coming into play, and there's 3 different levels of change that you're going through, whether you realize that or want to admit it or not. There's definite multiple levels of change, growth, development that you're going through on a soul level. And everything, the good, the bad, the in-between throughout this week and recently is part of that. It's benefiting it, whether you realize that, again, want to admit it or not. It's a time for you where, again, that knowledge intake, what you're learning, what you're gaining, and even where you're guided in small ways throughout the week will help you feel more confident in regards to what lies ahead, and maybe what you're concerned doesn't lie ahead. But you're also being reminded, Leo, that it's a week where divine timing is 1000% at play. No surprise there. Something's going to come in when it's meant to. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a week, as they're saying 11/11, where a wish comes true or is at least initiated, right? In some other beginning stages or aspects of that beginning stage will have to take place in the following week or two. But it feels like you need to remember, okay, your worth, your value, and charge forth with, again, that utmost confidence and courage, and allow for yourself to recognize that this is a week where, again, or maybe remember at certain points, you, my friend, are stepping into your true power and manifesting like no other. All right? So this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, Leo, and I'll definitely see you next time.